Hey guys, Curd Hos here, the Tongkat Guy, and today I'm actually shooting a video for you guys inside my training facility. You've often heard me talk to my training facility, Hostile Conditioning, so I'm here today to grab something. It's Sunday, we're closed on Sundays, so I'll give you guys a little tour. We have two main classrooms in here, group rooms. One's just on the other side of this wall here. You see lots of kettlebells and stuff. Over here, we have a lot of our free weights. We do a lot of powerlifting training, barbell training. See a bunch of power racks, some leg presses. Oh, just kicked away knee. Here you see some of my bench videos. That's the bench we bench on. Some deadlift platforms. Another specialty bench rack. Then we head over here. Our dumbbells, we go up to a couple 100 pounds on those. Front counter reception area. And this is the other main workout area. We do a lot of classes in here. You can see, those are the stairs to get in and out. We're in the basement of a mall here. Change rooms back there, and in fact, straight down on that other side, that's where we're actually expanding. Opening up another 6,000 square feet for a free weight gym. So same idea, just more space. And the majority of my clientele that I cater to is 40 and over. Being 48 myself, I get it. Being a guy that's always dealing with his weight, I get it. But also being a competitive powerlifter at 48, actually lifting more now than I have ever, comes into play when we talk about things like our testosterone levels and maintaining them, getting older but getting better, doing the things we still want to do, and enjoying life, the quality of life overall. So it all comes down to, for guys especially, our T levels, our testosterone levels. So being able to keep them healthy and strong and as high as possible will allow us to do the things we want to do overall. Today's question I want to talk about is someone had emailed me saying that they really like the videos, they found them informative, but they had a question about alcohol versus testosterone, alcohol versus Tongkat Ali. So here's the deal, guys. When we were younger, we got away with alcohol and we had lots of testosterone because we were younger. The big thing about alcohol is that it does a bunch of negative things to our body, not the least is the hangover effect and make us act like a fool and do shit we wouldn't normally do. But it also hampers our ability to produce testosterone. So what happens when we drink alcohol is our liver is busy processing that alcohol. When that liver is busy processing that alcohol, unfortunately it's not going to be very effective at all to help manufacture testosterone, and it's not going to be very effective at all to burn body fat. And again, the one thing that also happens when we drink alcohol too often, too much and too often, is the rise of the estrogen, right? The female hormone. So that's the hormone that we don't want to have happen in guys. That's the one that helps us or causes us to gain more weight. It's the one that causes us to lose muscle tissue. It's the one that causes us to get the man boobs. All those things are usually because of elevated estrogen overall. We don't want that. We want higher testosterone levels. We want our body to be manufacturing our own testosterone levels. So that's where Tongkat comes in, as it helps signal the body to produce more. And then it needs the processes available. So that means it needs the vital organs necessary in testosterone production and manipulation to be free and available. So when we're drinking alcohol and we're tying up that liver, right, and jacking up estrogen levels, right, we're not going to get a lot of testosterone production. And if we get a little bit done, it's going to be outweighed and it's going to be hammered and very little is going to come out of it, and we're just not going to get the positive benefits. Now, I'm not saying, guys, never to drink. I don't drink anymore. I gave it up almost 2 years ago. The big deal, the 12 steps and stuff, I was drinking way too much. And I'll tell you, in the 2 years coming up in October now, my life's a lot different on many levels, but not the least of which is my testosterone levels. And it's one of the reasons why at 48, I'm benching more than I've ever done. If you watch some of my videos, I'm hitting 520s, 540s, I'm competing better than I did when I was 38. So one of the reasons is my T levels are much higher, much more consistent. I'm healthier. I don't have the negative effects of alcohol getting in the way and just, getting in the way of my progress. And I'm able to be more consistent, I'm recovering better, so I'm able to train a couple times a week on the bench and what it requires aggressively, as well as the other training that I'm working on. And right now I'm working on my nutrition plan, eating better, eating tighter, get the weight down. I'm in the 350s. I want to get down back into the 310s, 320s, just because I'm healthier that way and I feel better about things overall. But again, the thing to look at is, if we're taking alcohol in more than one drink a day, we start to suppress the ability of the body to produce testosterone. So basically, if you're taking Tongkat Ali and trying to get your body to use it to fire up more testosterone boosting, but yet you're impeding it with alcohol so that it can't actually be manufactured. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your Tongkat, and you're not getting the results you want. And let's be honest, you know, a lot of us drink out of habit. A lot of, you know, some of us drank out of need to cope. But a real big part of it is we got used to doing it overall. You know, one drink a day is not going to hurt you. There's benefit to it and stuff like that. But unfortunately, when was the last time you had one drink? When was the last time you didn't have a beer and didn't have 3 or 4 or 5 others, right? So look at it this way. You take in more than one drink, you're suppressing fat burning and testosterone production 12, 24, 36 hours. But if you drink every day, right, well then you're in a position where you're not burning body fat, you're not maintaining high levels of testosterone. In fact, they're going down. You're losing muscle tissue, you're losing strength, endurance, libido. All that shit gets affected by it, right? So the honest question, the honest answer to alcohol and Tongkat and alcohol and testosterone is fucking tone it down, right? Stop drinking. Drink once a week. Make it a Friday night. Make it a Saturday night, right? At the end of the day, ask yourself, why are you drinking? You know, is it because it's a habit? Is it because you need to? Whatever those answers are, work towards solving those. But again, as we get older, guys, we have a smaller margin for error, so we can't get away with the stuff that we got away with in our 20s and our 30s. And maybe our 20s and 30s would have been even more spectacular if we didn't do things like alcohol and things like that were, you know, to excess. It's all about excess. So again, I hope that answers that question overall. So if you're going to focus on increasing your testosterone, cut back on the booze. Frequency as well as the amount overall. Frequency, bring it down to once a week. Hell, bring it down to 20. If you can't stop drinking for a month, you see you have an issue. That's something else to pursue overall. But at the end of the day, you know, feeling better, having the guy factor higher, libido higher, you know, able to go after your mate, far more exciting than pounding back another beer with the boys and stuff like that. Maybe you're hanging out with the wrong boys too. That's the other thing to look at. My circle of influence has changed. I have some very good friends I used to drink a lot with. They're still good friends. Not hanging with them as much, right? There's some big changes. Maybe that's some things that hold some guys back as well. But at the end of the day, guys, cut back on the booze, the amount and the frequency, and watch your testosterone levels increase. And especially if you're taking something like a quality Tongkat like we sell, you're going to see a big benefit from that as well too. So I hope that helped answer some questions. And like I said, guys, I love the questions. Send me an email, curdhos@gmail.com. Again, I'm the Tongkat Guy. I'm here to help you guys out, and let's keep those T levels up and let's have more sex.